Hello, and good afternoon. I thought I would come on here just for a brief moment. I've been reading up some things on the Facebook. I just got through eating some food, and there was something happening. It said, like, for the first week in July is when a sacred gateway of energy is activated between the star Sirius and the Earth, and the energy comes as the sun and Sirius come in conjunction with one another. And remember when we was looking at the observatories, when that light and all that stuff was going on, and I guess that was Sirius because it's really bright in the sky, had looked like there were light beings engulfed around it. It looked like a plasma light beings or something. Some even said like plasma ships. It was really strange, but they say that this gateway is the most powerful between the 4th and the 5th. So CERN would definitely, if it happens every year, first week in July, isn't that interesting, with Sirius and the Earth, where like sacred energy and stuff is activated and portals can be opened. And they say whatever happens, it depends on the individual, whatever it is you're doing, like advancement of energy and stuff like that. You know there's got to be stuff associated with these sacred timelines, these events that take place, the energy. Otherwise, why would CERN waste its time running at full throttle, double the speed until, this is what I read, until 2025. CERN will run at this double the speed until 2025, you all. Can you imagine what is going to be occurring as this takes place, with them running like double whatever they're running, all that energy, and they choose July the 4th, and the 5th is when the gateway is opened completely, and all of that energy is flowing through. I'm sure that we feel it on an individual level. I'm sure we are, and I hope that it has a positive impact, the energy that comes from it, for the majority of the people. I really do. I hope that they can harness the energy. If spiritual energy is important, and or keeping your positive attitude and stuff, yeah, that we want to keep our vibrations high no matter what happens, to try to push off this energy that is lurking in the shadows. And I just hope that CERN has good things in mind while taking advantage of this time, you all. I hope they're not going to let in some dark energy. I really do. But I didn't know the one thing, that this would continue the current speed of CERN till 2025. And that's a significant milestone. It is, for lots of reasons, a significant milestone. There's a lot of changes that can occur at that time. Yeah, a whole lot. So I'm sure you all have been reading up on CERN. It's like it's all in the news. Well, really, what the type of news that you would be reading, not the mainstream news, I don't think, but in the alternative, like news in the spiritual world and galactic world and all of that kind of stuff, you all. It really is a big deal, because it does impact us on a spiritual level. But the energy is at its peak, the 4th and the 5th, like a gateway opening when Sirius is so bright. And then look at all that, the plasma that was encased all around it, at what happened at the observatories, like intruder alert, and then all the lights going off inside the observatories themselves. And as the star rose, all the plasma like surrounding it and beneath it, you all. There's definitely something significant occurring in our world. And even though it may be a parallel world, because our regular world got destroyed, you all, that's a theory. I don't like to think about it, but anything's possible. It is. We know that the world literally does feel like it's been turned upside down. And I think that a lot of us are literally trying to stabilize ourselves. I know I am. I'm beginning to stabilize within my being. I am, and I hope that you all are too. I really do. And if you're not, I hope that you begin to stabilize and find your grounding, get your footing for whatever is to come. I really do. Hello, you all. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to get on here really quick and say that it's at its peak, the 4th and the 5th, the energy, the little gateway that is opening. It's not little, it's massive. And it takes a massive machine, I guess like CERN, to really harness that energy, to suck it out. You think it's like sucking it, directing it, pulling it toward it? Oh, wow. Pulling that gateway, that opening toward it? Because magnets are very, very powerful. They are. And they can pull a lot of things, even if they're far away. If you have like one of those rods that you use to pick up, you know, if you drop screws or bolts on the floor and they have this like a magnet broom, you can hold it just above it and it literally pulls whatever it is to it. So then that's this kind of scary thought with their taking advantage of this conjunction, this gateway with the Earth and Sirius, the energy that's coming through, because they got lots of powerful magnets. And depending, I don't know how they'd even configure something like that to pull energy toward them, to open up portals, like a wormhole or something. You offer like energy to come through and then just like capture it and keep it here. All of that. Yeah, it is. Did I cut my hair on top? No, I didn't. I didn't cut my hair on top. Although my hair, it curls, it's flat. I trimmed my hair a little while back, but not recently. Not recently. It's just looks the way it looks. Yeah. So that's right. Happy Independence Day to you all too. So that's what I wanted to get on here. Have you all heard about that? It's going to go full throttle at this current speed up until 2025. That's a long time because we're in the middle of 2022. So that's it's like 2.5 years, around 3 years, you all. Yeah. And I also read in the comments on the Facebook that in Ethiopia, it's the year 2014. They said because whoever, the United States or somebody, countries, they fast forward 7 years. Is it true that Ethiopia is in 2014? I did read that. I think it was during a live stream. Was it this morning on here and or on the Facebook? Because that's pretty significant. If that is what they are asserting, that it truly is 2014 in Ethiopia. Oh, wow. Why would they advance it 7 years? Is it because time had been cut short and no one would survive? If that's the truth, time has been cut short, so it has been sped up, and we're thrown into another whatever. Oh, Lord Shiva is called the Mahakal, meaning the god of time. I didn't know that. I really didn't. The god of time? Well, then that would make sense. If CERN is a great big time machine and can pull things from back in time, way, way back in time, pull their essence, all their energy with it. Yeah, that's right, you all. 13 months, and the calendar is wrong with 12. Oh, wow. Time magazine with orange and purple. Oh, wow. Hello. So I wanted to come on here. I try to come on here in the afternoon too, the morning and the afternoon. Yeah. It's something to think about. You're having a lot of trouble and it's buffering. I'm not surprised. I'm not, but so this is the 4th and the 5th is where the gateway stays opened, where the majority, I guess, of the energy can be harnessed. That's what they are. They're harnessing the energy by taking advantage of it. So I am going to go, you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all later. Love you.